to Dune Craggadom, and there's a big army on the horizon. You estimate they will be here by nightfall.
Oh, so there's time to actually like rest and so on and so forth?
Yeah, you'd have a couple hours.
Like 4 or like 8?
The, I would say no more than 4.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, I'll go ahead and if we have 4 hours, then I'm going to take a long rest.
Okay. Is there anything you want to do on your long rest?
Uh no, not particularly. I'm just going to kind of slip into the reverie and uh recover from the um onslaught of statues inside of the Dwarven stronghold.
Okay.
And of course, also prepare spells and stuff like that.
Rudo, doing when during this time?
Nothing. I am just kind of prepping and sharpening my weapons and doing artificial bullshit.
Okay, well, you guys, Rudo, are you on the map?
Yeah, I'm next to the king.
Okay. Are you going to speak to any of the dwarves?
Yeah, I was gonna wait until my comrades are here and we were ready.
Okay, gotcha. Well, in the downtime, then I'll say that the dwarves regard you cautiously, but don't make any move to confront you or anything. There's a lot more going on than, for them to be worried about a couple strangers.
Right.
The keep itself is a bustle of activities. Blacksmiths are sharpening swords and repairing dents in armor. Dwarves are being outfitted from the armory. They're stacking supplies and provisions deep within the hall. And warriors are filing up the stairs to take position on the deeping wall of the Hornburg. Savik, let me know when you're done with your rest.
All right. Yeah, I can finish that up.
Oh, real quick, Gallandan, is there anything you are doing during this time other than leveling up your character sheet?
Yeah.
Sorry, that was kind of between like a yeah and a no. So I guess I'll take that as a no. What?
Porto.
Okay, I'm going to take that as a no because I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing anything.
Okay. That's all you had to say. That's all you had to say, man.
After I finish my rest, I'm gonna kind of make my way towards where the commanding officers are and the dwarves.
Okay. You saw your companion Rudo go up the stairs
All right. After my rest, I'll go
and
ahead
through
and
the.
follow where he went.
Okay. All right, Rudo. So Savik comes to join you.
What it?
From your position inside the inner courtyard before the keep, you can see a group of heavily armed dwarven warriors gathered around a dwarf of regal bearing with a faded red beard. He wears a silver crown upon his head, and his regal bearing would suggest that he is the king.
Cool. He approaches just as I finish tinkering with something, and then I'll the dwarves kind of see me just kind of talk to his nocturne a little bit, and I kind of fashion something around his ankle, and then when he's ready, we will approach the dwarf.
Okay. All right.
I will say.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was going to say if you were to
I'll say.
approach.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead. I was just going to say the king is flanked by his royal guards, and there's a younger dwarf standing behind him that bears a striking resemblance to the king himself.
I'll just say, well, we made it what I believe to be your fortress mostly unscathed, despite your best efforts, with a little chuckle. Then I'll say, what's all this?
King Magnus turns and regards you with surprise. He looks at your companion and back to you. He says, an elf, and he can't seem to figure out what race you are.
Mm.
He says, you traveled through Thagboldar.
Mm-hmm.
He grins, but his grin has a tinge of sadness, or perhaps he's occupied otherwise. He says, well, then you're luckier than most, I'd reckon. Who are you and what brings you here?
I'll kind of turn towards my dwarf companion, who I realize isn't there, and I'll stare at the elf.
He follows your gaze and looks at you, Savik. And he says, I never thought I'd see an elf in my own keep. Meaning no offense.
I'm gonna look at him and remark that wasn't taking any offense to what he said. I'll bow lightly and take off my hat and acknowledge King Magnus Broken Iron and let him know kind of how we made our way through the Dwarven Keep and what had become of it, and let him know that there are still some of the survivors trapped, or not trapped, but staying and fighting off the fiends from the Underdark. And I'm also going to explain that we're basically here because our dwarf companion has important backstory quest that he would like to fulfill.
Yeah.
It's just kind of
The
tough
king look. Yeah.
because
The king looks around.
he's
Yeah.
shy, and he's invisible right now.
No, the king looks around and says, "Well, if he shows up, let me know." The first part of your statement, he acknowledges, as do some of the men around him, heavily armored dwarven warriors. They turn, and your statement about the survivors catches their interest. And King Magnus says, "So Grimbold lives." I knew the. I just about said. I just about used accidental racism. He says that he knew that he'd be able to hold out, but he didn't think he'd hold out this long. He said, Moradin's hammer, willing, will be able to have victory here in return to rescue the survivors.
I also want to let him know that we ended up coming to the fortress in search of you because of our dwarf companion, but we're also allies of King Alatar II, and he sent us out into the he sent us to the keep on the borderlands in order to recover a weapon that would certainly sway the tides of the oncoming battle that is approaching. I'm sure you have potentially seen some of the sun elves that have been wandering the lands.
He nods and spits on the ground. Bah! Fucking elves, he says. And again, he waves a hand, meaning no offense. Aye, we've heard they overrun Ashmark. Although, I doubt they've taken the Ashwood. Damn pointy-eared bastards that fight tooth and nail. He waves a hand again, meaning no offense, Master Elf. He says, so you're allied with the king?
Yes, we are.
What sort of weapon? Well, go ahead.
Yes, we are in fact allied with King Alatar II. In regards to the weapon, it's a cannon that hasn't been fully completed yet. However, we have recovered some of the additional components needed in order to get the weapon operational.
The king reaches his hand up and strokes his long beard, lost in thought for a moment. A cannon, he mouths. He says, I'm sure some of me craftsmen would be happy to take a look at it, should we survive. And he asks you for, what news do you bring from Auralis?
Auralis is currently preparing for war. The Sun Elves are marching through the lands in order to overtake Kingsgarden.
The king looks down at his boots for a moment before returning his gaze to match yours. He says, from what we've heard, the humans would be hard-pressed to defend against this elven empire. We've heard that they've made landfall not just in Ashmark, but further east. The East Vale is totally under siege. I can't speak for the Timorians. He gives you both an appraising look. He says you both seem to be stout fighters. This fortress will very soon be under attack by the Black Banner hobgoblins. He turns and spits on the ground again. May the hells take them. If you stand with us and defend me fortress, we will be glad to lend our aid to your king.
I want to ask Magnus Broken Iron if he's aware that the Sun Elves might have allied themselves with the Hobgoblins. Of course, it would be very crude and crude for any such type of elves to form a relationship with Hobgoblins, but I've heard whisperings and tales of that.
The king nods and turns behind him and places a hand on the younger dwarf, grabbing his attention. The younger dwarf steps up beside King Magnus. He has an unmistakable bearing similar to that of the king. You can quickly deduce that this must be the king's son, Prince Orin, that you've heard of. Orin, tell him what you know. The younger dwarf steps up to the parapet and looks down at you. He says, well, if those elves had truly allied themselves with the hobgoblins, they would have had to do so by treating with the warlord Zorak Bloodfury at Urkbar Fortress in the north. With that, the king speaks again. He says, it is true that it is strange to see sun elves or elves of any kind allying themselves with hobgoblins. My only guess is that they're using the hobgoblins as a means to an end. Perhaps easier to supplement their own forces with rabble and lesser races to save casualties to their own people. He turns and looks back out across the deeping well towards the open plain, towards the slowly but surely approaching host. He says, we've had battles with the Black Banner hobgoblins in the past, but never to this extent. They would not have marshaled their legions and rallied against us if they were not sure of their victory. To be sure of their victory, they'd have to have powerful backer of some sort.
Hey, what's all this about lesser races and shit?
You're still down by the stairs.
Aren't you a dwarf?
Are you talking to the
Yeah,
king?
but with his big ears, he can hear.
Do I need to roll a perception check?
He didn't call the elves lesser races, although it would be reasonable to deduce that a dwarf might think so. He was referring to the hobgoblins.
Well, that's still very racist. Besides, he's a dwarf. And I'm an elf.
If you're speaking to the king, he will place his hands on his hips and give you a strange look with a raised eyebrow. I don't take your meaning, elf.
You are not allowed to be racist.
Well,
they haven't earned that right yet.
Well, you would be the authority on dwarves. Gallandan, are you with us now?
Yeah, I finished leveling up.
Do you want to be where the party is?
I thought I was, but I just couldn't find my piece.
If only you had like a big white border and a pink dot.
Yeah, that would help.
All right, well, is there anything you wish to speak to the king of? He's speaking to Savik and Rudo.
Nah, he's got a little bit too much spit around him.
He has been spitting on the ground quite a bit.
I must keep my distance. Or call and hold my tongue because I'm about to call him What the animal that spits a lot?
Oh, a camel.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do spit, don't they?
Only know that
Stay
from
away.
Aladdin. Watch out, they spit.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my distance from the camel dwarf.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, it's royal spit.
No, it doesn't. I gotta switch my HP. There it is. I got the most HP in the party now.
Oh, right, I need to level up torque.
Savik the king turns his attention back to you after staring amusedly and somewhat annoyedly at your companion.
I'm gonna look at
Yeah, well-
him and then I'm gonna
Yeah, go
say,
ahead.
"Oh, this is the dwarf companion that we were talking about."
Gallaudet, he looks at you and sort of leers down at you from where he's at, and he says, "You don't look like any dwarf I've ever seen. Ye don't look like any dwarf I've ever seen. What business do you have with me?"
Listen, I chase level 5 yachts, and I'm gooning and I'm edging at my own pace.
Oh God!
I have riz like baby Gronk.
Oh,
I'm a Sigma Alpha Wolf. Others must join my clan. I have a body built like Drake. I inhale Riz, exhale cringe. And I deserve to feel skibbity.
oh my! The king looks back at you, Savik, and says, "He's got the brain rot."
And the crotch rot.
Yeah, that's a given.
I'm gonna
Savik,
look
he,
up at
Go ahead.
I'm gonna look up at Magnus Broken Iron and I'm gonna look at him and say, "Riz, skibbity, skibbity, Riz."
Skibbity, edge, Riz. Maybe he doesn't know what we're saying because we're elves.
That very well could be. He looks at his guardsmen and they all share a look of concern. "I'll ignore that," he says.
I want to ask Magnus, how much more time do you think before the impending battle starts?
He turns and gazes out across the field and then up at the sky. It's about dusk. He says, "I'd wager they'd be here in a few hours. Two at the most."
And I want to ask him how many I want to ask him how many hobgoblins do you think are going to be part of the siege?
His face falls dejectedly. He places his hands on the parapet and stares at them for a moment before looking up at the three of you. 10,000 at least. And he says, he gestures widely to the left, his hand sort of guiding you across the length of the fortress. He says, "I have with me 1,000 warriors. The fortress has never fallen. If we can keep them out of the Hornburg and the courtyard, we may stand a chance." And he says, "But I fear we are alone in this battle. The bulk of my warriors fell in Thag Boldar. I've sent word to some of the other lesser dwarven clans for reinforcements, but I have no idea what their situation may be."
All right. If that's okay.
I'd like to share the good news.
Please do if you have good news to share.
If there's 10,000 hobgoblins we can divide them in half. So there's only 5,000 because they're hobgoblins. Like hobbits are only like half as tall as a regular person. So hobgoblins are about half the size of a goblin.
The king takes a deep and steadying breath, staring at you, and he says, "You're mistaken, Master Elf."
I would like to roll persuasion.
Okay,
Skibbity edge wits.
you're gonna phrase it just like that?
Exactly like that. Not even changing. It's verbatim.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm going to
52.
get everybody. That's how I'm going to keep everybody from losing their edging streak. Oh, here we go. Plus,
Oh, before I forget, he also says that he has sent word to the Anvil Breakers, which is a dwarven mercenary troop that serves somewhere in the borderlands between the Northlands, Ashmark, and the Ash Mountains.
Okay.
Promised them a pile of gold if they came to my aid. But haven't heard anything.
I think while Gallandan's doing his persuasion about the hobgoblins, I'm going to step off and I'm going to go ahead and use the sigil stone to contact King Alatar.
Okay. All right, so you step off to contact the king. Gallandan, you roll a 23 in your persuasion. All right, so you word it exactly like that. The king strokes his beard, raises an eyebrow as he looks at you, and he says, "Well, I suppose we haven't seen the enemy up close. Now, you may be right."
I know I'm right. King Camel Filters.
That's meme worthy. King Camel Filters. He says, "I'm just as smooth." Say that you move off to contact the king. What are you going to say?
I'm going to let him know that that we have in our journey we have since we last left off informing you about finding the arcane cannon. We have found the Broken Iron Dwarves stronghold, and we are currently getting ready for a big team battle with the Black Banner Hobgoblin at Dune Craigadum.
Okay, so you send your message, and after after a few minutes, you receive a reply from the king, and he says, "We've received your message, Savik. Have you recovered the weapon yet?"
We have. We don't have the weapon in tow. However, we do have one of the necessary components to complete it. Perhaps maybe it would be a good time to send for the Dragon Wing and come pick us up, and then we can go and recover the cannon.
Okay, so you send the message, and after a few more moments, you receive a reply from the king. He says, "Very well. What is the situation in Dune Craigadum with Clan Broken Iron? Can they hold?"
About about 1,000 dwarves strong. They're up against an army of 10,000 hobgoblins, the kind that are about half, so it's about 5,000 strong.
All right, so you report the 10,000, and you hear another voice on the end of the sigil stone, and it's that of the Archmage. 10,000. You can hear him echo incredulously, and the king replies that those are not good odds for the dwarves. I'll dispatch Merivar with the dragon wing immediately. How will we find you? Scouter.
Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna try and find if there's 1 second. That's the. Let's see.
Do you want to map?
Yeah, if you could. Yeah, I'm trying to find. 1 second.
Yeah, give me a sec. Okay, going back to the world map for a second. Whoops, we should be in the regional map.
Okay.
Give me a second, please. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's not a problem.
All right. Where exactly are we right now? Are we? I mean, here was the keep on the Borderlands, right?
Yeah, sorry, hold on. My map isn't showing up. I gotta reload quick.
All good.
As long as you can see it, that's the only thing that matters. But this is the keep on the Borderlands where your character tokens are.
Right.
You entered Thagboldar here, where the icon of
Oh, okay.
the flag of the king is.
Okay.
You traveled through the mountains and are here.
Oh, okay. All right.
So just about directly south of Keep on the Borderlands.
Yeah. And which is this? Is that the what is it? The Mournhold?
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell King Alatar that if you go to the Mournhold and start going directly east, you will go over 3 ridges of mountains, and if you continue directly east, you'll eventually come to the stronghold of Dune Kragadum, and I'm gonna tell him about some of the landmarks, such as the defensive structures that the Broken Iron clans have made, and in the valley there, or yeah, at Thag Boldar. He'll see basically an abandoned Dwarven fortress cut out in the mountains with the defensive structures, and he can use that as a landmarks that he's on the right track and that he should keep on going. And at that point, once he gets to Thag Boldar and goes over the next ridge, he should be able to find Dune Kragadum pretty easily. And he can probably also see the treads on the ground, or maybe not, depending on if he's going to be flying at night. But he should be able to, once he crosses the third mountain range, be able to see the torchlight of all the hobgoblins.
Okay, so you relay sort of the direction that the airship should go, and you can hear the king relaying your directions to the archmage who's scribbling down these directions. And after a moment, he says, "We'll dispatch the Dragon Wing immediately. If your directions are right, they should be there in 2 or 3 days, 3 days at the most, as the dragon flies."
All right. I'll
and
see you when you get here.
Yeah. He says, the Dragon Wing will be outfitted for combat upon arrival.
Very good.
He said, sorry, give me a sec. He says that your defenses have to hold until Maravar arrives.
All right. I'll be sure and keep on checking in with him as the ongoing battle starts and continues.
The king says, "Very well. Stay safe, and do give my regards to the king."
All right. I'll do that.
I go back to the map real quick, the main map.
The world map?
No, just the map that we're in right now with the fight.
Helm's Deep map. Yep.
That one, sweet.
So 2 or 3 days, the airship should arrive. I'm just going to drop this little piece of music in the chat here that you guys might appreciate as you embark on this big battle. Kyle said he's on his way. All right, so Savik is talking to the king and the archmage. Are you guys doing anything else?
Yeah, during the couple hour, the time we have the prep, I guess in the time we got here and now-ish, could we feasibly come out here to the edge of this ramp, or are we kind of hanging out within the walls?
Oh, like out the gate?
Yeah, like during all the prep time before they get here.
Yeah. So if you were to come on top of the parapet here, where the king is, and look below, you would see dwarven craftsmen are down here, shoring up the gate and making defensive preparations. These hobgoblins on the map are not this close yet. At the time of battle, of course, they'll be pushing up close to the fortress, but they're just sort of marching steadily in the distance. There are war horns occasionally blowing, and war drums and all that. And as the skies begin to darken, they will march by torchlight. Thousands and thousands of torches.
All right, I am going to come out if I can. You're going to see me probably be really fucking confused. Kind of walk down. Where's my character? To about here.
Okay.
And along sort of like the wall, they're gonna see me inscribe a glyph. I'll be out there for an hour, and then I'm gonna waltz back in.
Okay. All right. So you make your way down the ramp, and some of the dwarves call out to you like, "Where are you going?" Or "He's lost his mind," and all this. You go down there and you inscribe the glyph on the side of the ramp leading up into the fortress, and you're out there for an hour. And at the end of that hour, as you begin to make your way up the ramp, the hobgoblins in the distance have marched quite close. You anticipate they'll be here in less than an hour.
Ooh, sweet.
So you scamper back through the fortress. The dwarven craftsmen slam the gate shut. They've outfitted the gate with iron bars and a large beam in the center there to block it from opening. Up on the wall, many of the dwarves are setting javelins into the fire and piling rocks and anything else that could be thrown at potential attackers as they make their way up the gate. Gallon Dan, are you doing anything?
Am I mute?
No.
Okay, good. No, I wanna just, I guess, get in position.
Where are you going to take up position? Well, let me just say one of the commanding features of the fortress is the singular tower that sort of dominates the whole of the fortress. It rises about 30 feet above the rest of the structure.
Okay, I'm going there then. I bet
Otherwise,
you
you
didn't
can
know
take
that.
position on the wall or anywhere else, really. But yeah, so this fortress has a lone tower. Are you going the whole way up, or?
Yeah, let me see like distances and stuff.
So a tower like this to defend a keep of this type, every 10 feet would have arrow slits facing outward towards the open plain there. And like I said, it's about 30 feet tall. So
I gotta start closer so I can. Oops. So I can. Hunter's Mark has a 90-yard range.
gotcha.
I gotta figure that out quickly. Yeah, I'll just start close and then I guess I'll go up there.
Okay. What about the rest of you?
Oh, is it where we want to be?
Yeah.
Right up front. I want to help defend the gate. Is this the best spot to do so, I guess?
Yeah. I mean, either of those spots would be good.
Word.
Savik?
Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to be out closer to the front in the beginning, too. I think I'm probably going to be. Let me. I think for right now, I will probably start here-ish.
Okay. You take your positions on the wall. The sky darkens as the sun sets. Clouds gather overhead, and there's a crashing boom of thunder. The clouds quickly give way to a heavy, driving rain. Let me see if I can get some good rain sounds. In the distance, the enemy approaches, clad in all black armor of plate leather. They carry large banners upon which is a the skull of a hobgoblin with a bloody palm print on top. The hobgoblins approach. Many of them are armed with long pikes. They carry siege weaponry, catapults, bring up the rear of their formation. As they approach, one of their officers climbs on a rock in front of the fortress, raises his sword toward towards Dune Fragadum, and lets out a battle cry as his soldiers file in around him. Whoops, I didn't mean to grab that. That's all right.
That's what she said.
As the hobgoblins approach, they begin pounding the butts of their pikes into the ground. A great crashing chorus as a war cry overtakes the formation. In the distance, a war horn sounds. Could you guys hear the horn?
I think so.
A little bit.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
I got something that I want to do.
Yes, go ahead.
What I would like to do is, in doing some more thinking, what I would like to do is return back to the top part here, and what I would like to do is begin. What I'd like to do is to begin ritual casting Phantom Steed.
Okay. All right, so you take the 10 minutes to ritual cast that. Maybe while you're doing that, the army approaches and you can hear the war horn as they begin gathering in front of the fortress. The king, standing atop the battlements, begins barking orders to his soldiers, telling them to stand fast and that Morden is with them, and that they'll hold this vermin yet. This fortress has never fallen, to which the dwarves issue out a cry of support. A great cheer goes along the length of the wall. Dwarven crossbowmen and archers take up their positions as the enemy approaches. Okay, so why don't we roll for initiative now?
Oh boy.
Um, yeah, I guess that's correct. Oh, I'm so
My
glad
dice roller.
Gallandian's here.
Oh, my dice roller's fucked up. Hold on.
I think mine is too.
Oh
Same.
yeah, is that a fact?
Hey, do one of you guys want a free Phantom Steed to get around the battlefield on?
Oh. Hmm.
It's got
Whoa,
100
okay.
foot movement speed.
Oh, fuck yeah.
All right. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and hook you up with the Phantom Steed that I ritual cast and summon with, so you can get around a lot faster.
Sweet.
Okay. Let me put the initiative order on the screen so I don't forget. Go ahead and roll a d4 as well, please.
I think I rolled
Everybody.
a 3.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I already rolled a 2.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, you're good. We did it at the start of this session.
What did you guys get? Savik, you rolled a 3,
Yep.
and Ritter, you rolled a 4.
I got a 2.
Oh, you got a 2. Could have fooled me.
Yeah, I'm gonna say oops.
Gallandian, can you roll a d4, please? There is a note in the Discord above all the music about heroic actions. These heroic actions are pretty much legendary actions that you can take during the battle in addition to your regular turn. You should know that by taking these heroic actions, you may draw the wrath of the enemy depending on what you decide to do. So you can spend any, let's see. Yeah, so you can spend a heroic action on your turn as well if you wish. Okay, so you guys have taken your position and the enemy rallies before the fortress. 10,000 hobgoblins or 5,000 hobbit goblins. They They pound the butts of their pikes into the ground, and a great war chant rises up from within their ranks. You can feel their fury and their bloodlust from where you are within the fortress, though your dwarven companions around you do not seem to waver in the face of such overwhelming odds. Their resolve is sturdier than the deepest of rock in the mountains. Do you wish to do anything while the hobgoblins are doing their war chants and beating their weapons on the ground?
Stealth.
Go ahead.
Oh shit. Oh no, that's a D4, isn't it?
That was
No.
D20.
Okay.
21.
21. I'm gonna go ahead and roll ambusher.
Are you rolling to attack?
No, I'm using my new ability.
I'm not
It's
familiar
not
with
that it's not that special. It's a battle master maneuver. 1. So I got a 22 to stealth.
Got it. You took a dip into fighter?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Nice.
Okay, well, while you're doing that, the hobgoblins continue on and on with
I
this.
just want to be as close as I can so I can, land my spell off before the fight. My goal is to do Hunter's Mark at the top of the fight,
Yeah, well, you're not going to be able to attack somebody from within the upper courtyard.
Yeah, so I want to take a position.
Yeah, so you'll need to move.
Maybe next to Ludo or here might be good too. But Ludo's closer to the tower. I think I'll run up there.
Okay.
So I want to kind of hide a little bit.
Okay, so something else before we get started in this battle. If you've seen the movie, you know that there are certain objectives that will come up throughout the battle. You can either use your actions to deal with these objectives or let come what may. So, that said, the hobgoblins go on and on. Once again, I closed it. While the war horn sounds in the distance, and behind you, Rudo and Galandan, you can hear the king. He turns and spits on the ground again, and he says, "Bah, send him to hell, lads. Give him a volley." And Prince Orin, I'm going to put Prince Orin down here on the battlements too. Prince Orin echoes his father's call with a volley, and at once, echoing across the line of battle here, the dwarves launch a volley into the ranks of the hobgoblins. So they launch this volley into their ranks. Many of the hobgoblins in the front rank fall, and a sort of stunned silence falls over the massed army, replaced by something far worse than a battle cry, sheer unbridled anger. With that, I covered this guy. The officer on the rock is going to point his sword at the fortress again and let out a battle cry and a command in goblin speak. And with that, the Black Banner legions begin advancing on the fortress. They begin by approaching the deeping wall that runs along the edge of the mountain. And let's see. Galandan and Rudo, Savik, are you still up here with the king?
I am going to head down. I'm going to head down here, and I think I am going to take up my position. Let's see. I'm going to take up my position about right here.
Okay. From your vantage point, you can see the hobgoblins surging forward towards the fortress carrying great siege ladders, 20 feet tall or longer. They approach the fortress and plant these siege ladders at the base of the wall, and their warriors begin streaming over the top. They can go up the ladder in pairs, so every round, two will gain a footing on the top of the wall. Go ahead, Galandan. So they plant these ladders and begin ascending to the top. We're going to start in initiative order. Galandan's on the phone, so we'll have him when he comes back. It would be King Magnus's layer actions, and he's going to also command another volley be issued across the field here. So the Dwarven archers reload and fire again, taking aim at, you know what, I'm going to roll for this. So they issue a volley and they take out 10 hobgoblin attackers. With that, Rudo, it would be your turn. So you see this massive hobgoblin army approaching the fortress.
You're being this far away from the action. Yeah, I will. I think I'll just go ahead and cast haste on myself with my bonus action. There's not much I can do about them over there. I don't know if I want to run all the way over there just to run back.
Oh,
So I will, go ahead.
Yeah, don't forget you also have a phantom steed mount, which can move
Fuck.
100 feet. So if you would dash with that, I think it's up to 200 feet.
Yes, especially with thanks to haste. Oh, dude, fuck yeah. So that plus hasted dash. Okay. So, okay, cool. So bonus action haste, and then hasted action dash. Oh, yeah, so it's already doubled. So with haste. So yeah, it's be 200 with my regular. Oh, fuck yeah. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run. I lost my dude halfway through. And I think, I don't know of anything major I could do right now, but I will at the very least, start shooting the people coming up the wall.
Okay. All right. Well, like I said, they ascend the wall in pairs. So at every ladder point, the ladder goes up, and these two hobgoblin warriors ascend to the top.
Well, oh, is this a gap here?
Yeah. So you can either jump it, or you'd have to go down and go back up the other side.
Oh,
Or
I'm hasted and on a horse, so I think I can clear.
alternatively, you can ride down the staircase on a shield. Like a surfboard.
Later. I think haste. I think with Phantom Steed, I should be able to easily clear 10 feet. So I'm going to run the fuck over, and with a flurry of steel, I'm going to attack this guy.
Okay, he's armed with a glaive and wearing plate armor. All right, that's a hit.
Oh, it's only 2 attacks. All right, so 25. Oh, actually, yeah, just 2 attacks. Sweet. Oh yeah, 22.
Okay, 22.
Yeah, so you're gonna see me kind of jump over, and I'm going to, as I'm landing, just kind of bash him with my sword, and then bring it around again and slash him on the side.
Okay, your blade finds a weak point in his armor and cuts deep. He reaches down instinctively to plug the wound, but you can tell he's grievously injured. And he holds his glaive out to you threateningly. Anything else? What about Torque?
Ooh, nice. Torque is probably going to hang tight for now. He'll take the dodge. Oh no, I used my bonus action to do something anyway, so I can't come at him. So he's gonna hang out. Maybe move right here just in case. So he's next to Galandan.
Okay. Okay. If that's the end of your turn, then it's your turn, Savik.
All right. I am going to go ahead and move. I'm going to have. I'm going to go ahead and move. Let's see. Okay, that's just the. All right. It looks like I'll have to go back here. And how far is the drop from where I'm at to the stairs here?
Oh, you mean like if you were going to go over this lip here?
Yeah.
Maybe about 15 feet.
All right. If that's, tell you what I'll do. I'm just gonna go ahead and have Nocturne start flying over towards the battle. I'm gonna have him fly over to that. I'm gonna have him fly over here, and I am going to go ahead and move. I'm going to take the dash action and I'm going to find a easy part of the lip where I can just simply jump over it and start moving down towards the hobgoblins.
Right. Yeah, so if you move here near the staircase, it's just a 10-foot drop.
All right.
Up here it would be 5 because this is like near the end of the staircase. 5 or less right here.
I'll go ahead and just go over the ledge here and go my remaining movement speed and end my turn. And let's see here. Where are we at here? How far is this? Man. How far is this guy? He's just out of range. All right, that's going to end my turn then.
Okay. Any heroic actions for either of you?
Nope.
No, none this
Okay.
turn.
All right. After you save it, it'll be the hobgoblins on the wall here. All right, Rudo. So you have two of them directly in front of you. The others are going to. Oh, I'm on the GM layer. The others are going to spread out here and begin to fight like devils amongst the dwarves. Still chaos in the ranks, but the two in front of you will attack.
With disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay, so like I said, these hobgoblins on the wall have glaives, and they're gonna attack. So 2 attacks against you. 25, 9. 9 is the roll. 10 and 10. So 2 misses.
Darn.
That is a huge fucking bummer. Damn. Okay. All right. So you managed to evade their 2 attacks against you. Let's see. And while this is going on, the other 2, the next group of hobgoblins prepares to go up and over the top. Okay, so that will be the end of their turn. If you look down the line here on the wall, Rudo, you would see the other hobgoblins engaged in battle with the dwarves.
Mm-hmm.
The last thing that will happen on their turn is 2 more ladders. Approach the wall here. And a big old group of hobgoblins is going to be right behind them. And they will climb up as soon as I can select them. That's the end of their turn. At the end of their turn, let's see. Two of the catapults will fire. So these great siege weapons, actually, you know what? I lied. They're going to load them this round and they'll fire them the next. So in the distance, if you have elf eyes, perhaps you would see them loading these massive catapults. What do your elf eyes see, guys?
What did your man mouth just say?
Oh, okay. So that's a round down already. Gallandan is AFK on the phone. So,
good job, buddy.
yeah, right. So, all right. So King Magnus is going to use a lair action to command another volley from this direction, and a flanking volley. Holy shit! All right. The volley hits with devastating effect and slices through a good portion of the attacking ranks.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Rudo, you're up again.
Oh, oops, 1 second. I just want to pour some gin. All right, running back.
Priorities, man.
Yeah, buddy.
You got him. You got him in the right place.
All right, I'm going to start by attacking the dude that I already hit before. Ooh, 29. Fuck yeah. 10 damage to the guy I've already bled.
Okay.
He's still alive. I'll attack him again.
He is still alive, but barely.
All right. 12 damage on that one. Holy shit. These are good rolls.
You're going to cut him down. How do you want to do it?
I want to hit him one more time and then kick him off the edge.
Kick him backwards?
Fuck yeah.
All right, you kick him and he tumbles over the top of the wall, and you can hear the horned helmet that he has on. The horns strike the ladder a little bit on the way down, and he crashes to below with a thud.
Awesome. And then for also I'm gonna stand at the top of the ladder here, and then with my last attack hit the other one that's already up.
Okay.
Ooh, 27. Hell yeah. 11.
Got it. Anything else?
Does it look like there's any action coming up this rampway where Torque is hanging out, or not quite yet?
Yes, funnily enough, that's what the D6 is for. Give me a second. If you were to look out across the battlefield, you can see these hobgoblins pushing a battering ram towards the ramp here.
Ooh, lovely. Great.
Slowly but surely.
All right. There's not much Torque can do right now, so he's going to... Oh, fuck out. He's going to borrow an arrow and just fire it. And,
Well, they have them in,
Or a
there's a
bow.
bunch of arrows and bolts in like barrels lying around here. You can sort of see them on the map here. And so just assume that they're
Okay.
well provisioned with ammunition along the wall.
sweet. He's going to attempt to attack somebody pushing this thing. That'd be 25 to hit.
Yeah, that would hit. And let me get...
And oh, sorry, it's actually only 1d6, not 2. So subtract 2, so 8.
Got it. Do you have a preference? There's about
I would-
18 to 20 hobgoblins pushing this thing.
Yeah, probably imagine just hit one of the ones in front.
Okay. So he's at 8 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's it for Mr. Torque
Okay.
and also myself.
Are you going to call attention to the battering ram?
Oh, yes. I'm going to say, the gate, watch the gate.
Okay. You say that, and your call echoes down the line, the dwarves heeding your call. You can hear Prince Orin relaying your message to the king, who shouts out the same thing. Prepare to defend the gate.
Sweet.
Anything else?
Nope.
Savik.
All right. First things first. I am going to. I'm gonna have Nocturne continue flying along here, and I'm gonna have him fly out over the first set of ladders here, and Nocturne is going to take one of his talons, and he's going to activate the small trinket that is tied to his foot, and he is going to cast the web spell.
Fuck
Sorry.
yeah.
What spell? Sorry, I was sneezing.
The web spell.
Oh, nice.
And he is going to use the 2 ladders as the anchor point and cast the web spell on them.
Okay. Can you just draw that out?
Yep.
With the drawing tool, if you don't mind.
Let's see here. Yeah, let's go here. We'll go here to here, and we'll go the whole way out here, 20 feet, and 20 feet. Let's see here. Freehand. Yeah, so he's gonna cast the web spell and use the ladders as the anchor points, and then he's going to continue flying here. Um, oh man, and then what am I gonna do? All right, I think Nocturne's gonna do that. I'm gonna continue moving here. Let's see. And how far away is... I'm going to move an additional 10 feet. I'm going to move here over towards the edge. Because that'll work. I'm going to move over towards the edge and stand on the ledge of the wall here. And I'm going to go ahead and cast Firebolt on the catapult.
Okay.
Let's see here. That's ranged spell attack. 20.
20 hits.
All right. Let's see, that is... Let me get that out of there. There we go. For 9 fire damage on the
Got
catapult, and that's gonna end my turn.
Okay,
I'm
your
gonna-
firebolt. Oh, I'm
I'm gonna-
sorry. Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna take a step off the ledge, and yep, I'm gonna I'm gonna throw firebolt. 3 motes of fire come crashing into the catapult, and then I'm gonna hop off the ledge here with the remaining amount of movement, and then end my turn there.
Okay. Your firebolt hits its mark, and despite the rain, you can see that a flickering flame sort of takes root, and the battering ram is inflamed in areas. Who do we got here? Hey, welcome back, Galandan. Okay, Galandan, are you around? Are you able to take your turn? Okay, in that case, it'll be the hobgoblin's turn. Going from right to left, the hobgoblins in front of these 2 ladders are stuck in webbing, and I will resolve their actions in a little bit. While this is ongoing, Rudy, you're blocking one side of the ladder. One hobgoblin comes up. The other gets about close to the top, but he can't move past you. So you see this hobgoblin staring at you from the top of the ladder.
Fuck yeah.
Do you wish to do anything?
Hell yeah. I'm assuming I might have to wait till my turn unless I can use a reaction to kick him down or something.
So you can use a reaction or you can use a heroic action.
Yeah, I'll use my reaction to kick him down, or attempt to anyway.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and roll for that, please? Let's see, what is a kick in 5e?
I was about to say, it might just be a Dex check. Might just be an attack roll without proficiency. So I think it might just be, for me, a d20 plus 2.
Probably should have checked on that. Or you could, well, you're not specifically shoving.
Right. I think it's probably an improvised. Go ahead.
Yeah, I tell you what, since it's a heroic action, if you want to just kick the ladder over, you can do that.
Oh, yeah, no, I wasn't going to use a heroic. I was going to use a reaction to try to just kick him down.
Yeah, if you're using your reaction, then I'm going to have you go ahead and make the roll.
Cool. Then, yep, I will. I think it's an improvise, so it's probably a 19.
Okay, 19 will hit. A ladder can't contest a roll, so you put all your strength into your kick, and the ladder goes down. And this hobgoblin with it. So you kick the ladder, and you can see he's wearing one of those terracotta masks or whatever. You can see his yellow eyes, and they widen, and a hint of fear as he grips onto the ladder, trying to keep his balance, but the ladder topples over, and he falls to the ground.
Yeah.
That's a 30-foot wall, so he's going to take 3d10.
Oh, and I think we're losing Dave.
Oh. Can you roll quick for it? That's a bummer. Big team battle. I don't know what to say. Like, bad enough you try to do the skibbity-doo bullshit to the fucking king. All right, well, this is good. This is definitely going to be at least a 2-session event, so no worries. Okay, yeah, it was the hobgoblin's turn. All right, so you kick the ladder over, and on the wall, these other hobgoblins climb on up. The dwarves are hard pressed, but holding. Let me see. Okay. Oh, I need to have them attack you. Duh. All right, Rudo. This hobgoblin's going to step down, and you are flanked to the left and the right.
Oh, shnikey.
So how does that work?
They cancel out. So it's a standard roll, just straight up.
Okay. I wasn't sure because of shimmering bullshit, but okay.
Yeah. If you take the shimmering, it's instead of advantage or disadvantage, it's just a normal roll.
Okay, cool. All right, well, then they're going to make 2 glaive attacks. First attack, 16, that misses. 13, that misses. Fuck. These guys suck. In chest, the pawns go first.
Yeah.
Okay, so they spread out here, and you've got a couple of them around you. So I think this guy's going to move up here and also attack you. 24.
That's a miss thanks to haste.
Woo! Okay, well, they can't touch you. You're like MC Hammer.
Yeah.
I can roll quick, but I gotta bounce.
Who do you want? What do you want to attack?
Whoever these guys want me to. But I was gonna use one of the legendary thingies anyways, and then eventually run up on the tower.
You should attack, if you can reach him, we should attack Big Boy on the rock.
Is he, how He looks like he might be more than. How far away is he?
Far enough to lose the
Let's
archery
see.
competition in the tournament.
Oh,
60 feet.
I need 90 feet on the big guy.
Oh, 140. Just kidding. 140. Well, I could take out the guys here, I guess. Take carrying the battering ram.
Also got entangling shot.
Cool.
I can entangle somebody. Maybe I'll save it for next time. Okay, I'll just roll real quick.
I've been
Is
caught
it-
up. Never mind. I've been caught up in some entanglements myself.
Oh, yeah. I got a crit.
Fuck yeah.
How about you guys? I'm gonna put the damage on here, and then you guys can decide where it's gotta go, and then I gotta get out of here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do another attack because I used the legendary thing. Is that how it works?
Yeah, you can use your heroic action to attack.
Now, is this like another attack action?
Yes.
So technically still the first round when I would do this. So I could do 3 attacks again.
Love
Yes. It's just like a normal attack. Or just like your regular attack, I should say.
Yeah, but it's still, yep, and it's still the first round. So all these things will, I got another crit.
Guess I'll take your word for it.
There you go. Here's some damages. And then here's the whole other damages for the second legendary attack.
Holy
So,
Jesus. Okay.
so there'll be, you can distribute those however you want, but there's 2 crits or 3 crits. And
Well,
then, yeah, with sneak attack critical, that's if you want to put it all on one person.
Oh, hey, it's Gradius.
I'll
So,
leave that
yeah.
to the party, yeah.
So you guys figure out where you're going to put it, and then I got to bounce. You guys,
That's what she said.
Hey, see you,
Yeah.
man.
See you, man.
I wish that's what she said. Welcome, Gradius. Are you level 11?
We're not 13.
No. No, if you were level
Well,
13
shit.
right now, that would be a big problem.
For you.
Yes. Yeah, that's why I railroaded your ass back to milestone leveling.
What do we get for experience today? Nothing.
You get the joyfulness of playing the game.
But did I level?
Well, technically, you have leveled since the last time. So,
That doesn't sound
Yeah,
like
we're
joy
level
to me.
11.
when you're ready, give me your initiative roll. And Rudo and Savik, let me know how you want to divide that damage up, single target or multiple targets.
Wes, do we want to take out the better ramp, or is there something you have in mind? I'm not sure
Yeah,
who else you
I'm
can
gonna
specifically target.
Yeah, I'm gonna
That's
say
just 18.
I'm gonna say that if you can go ahead and distribute the damage across some of the, I guess, the hobgoblins that are trying to push up the battering ram to the wall, I think that would probably be good.
You want to do the hobgoblins themselves?
Well, if there's also the option,
Yeah, I'm assuming arrows. Yeah.
if there's also the option to basically completely decimate the battering ram, I'm all for that as well too.
Yep.
The battering ram has an armor class and can take damage, so it's up to you guys.
You
Oh,
know,
in that case.
Yeah, you might as well just dump it all on the battering ram. And if there's any left over, you
Okay.
can distribute it to the hobgoblins.
I just joined, but
Did
I
that
feel
dude-
like this is really bad plagiarism of Lord of the Rings and Helm's Deep.
Yes. Did he roll 3 critical hits?
He did.
You got at least 2.
They're also my crits now because he owes me money.
Okay, well, good thing we're not playing with that roll where you automatically level up after 3 crits.
Well, I guess Galandan's a level ahead of us.
Nope, don't tell him that. Nobody fucking tell him that. All right, well, he draws back on his bow, and have you guys seen Princess Mononoke?
Yep.
Maybe he's got like that demon arm shit that makes his arrows extremely powerful. Anyway, he launches these 3 attacks on the battering ram, and it collapses.
So you see me send message, the prince starts yelling message, and then Galen ends he's just like, I got this. I'm like, oh, never mind.
And then he just kind of
Nice.
fades off into the sunset and disappears.
Yeah, until next time. And that's good news for him because after the hobgoblins, it is, well, the battering ram is disabled. So his attack was beneficial to the defenders, but carries a huge risk disabling one of their siege weapons. The hobgoblins are incensed by this, and a call goes out through the ranks back to the artillery, which will turn its attention towards the gate in the absence of the battering ram.
Is there an orc running with a torch?
No. Why would you think that? Don't say that.
Not yet.
Spoilers.
Don't say that.
How can fire crumble stone? Get your lit torch away from my bomb, asshole.
What the fuck is the matter with you, Grima Wormtongue? Okay, so 3 of the catapults will target the gate. The gate has an armor class of 15.
Oh shit.
Yeah, well, it technically, okay, I guess it's 16 because they did shore it up with iron.
I feel like they probably should have spent more money on the gate, personally.
You know what? This is like the dwarves' like summer fortress, okay?
Personally, I feel like they're a little lacking.
Oh, that's a D10.
Oh,
Roll
damn it, you got me
counts.
excited there.
Roll counts.
Yeah, it's okay.
No, fuck you.
The
Nice
DM
try.
picks up. That's how it stands.
Wow, wow. All right, so a volley of artillery fire comes in towards the gate. I'll just roll it all together. All right, so 3 boulders come flying down onto the top of the causeway and crash into the gate, doing 38 damage. Yeah, Boulder's Gate. You can have inspiration for that.
Fuck yeah. I'll
Just
take it.
one, though. Okay, so that'll be the end of the artillery's turn, except I'm going to have the one on the far left also fire a volley at, let's say, over the wall.
What if our gate sidesteps the boulder at the last second, like they get
You-
5%?
You mean Harvey Weinstein, the orc? All right, so
Where was Gundor?
fucking off. That's where. So the last catapult rolls a 1, and I'm going to rule that as there's a malfunction with the siege equipment, so it does not fire. That's a
Oh, yeah.
round down. Did you roll your initiative, Gradius? Or are you just posting
18.
moves?
I rolled it, but you were bullshitting with your catapults and siege weapons, worrying about Galandan's 3 crits.
So since you just joined, there's a system for hero actions. If you scroll up in Discord, it will show you.
Can I ask Save It to toss me?
You know,
But he can't tell the other elf.
do you want him to buy you dinner first? Like,
I'm
what
trying to
kind
get
of,
him to toss you or your salad.
yeah, I was gonna say, what kind of tossing are we doing here? Like,
Wow, I'm trying to pretend like I'm Gimli and roleplay, but you guys want to make it fucking perverted.
hey, you don't know what Gimli likes or dislikes.
Yeah, some people say dwarvish women don't even exist.
It's the beards. All right. All right. So
That's my son Gimli.
horrible gangly creature, he says. All right, so we're back up at the top. That's a round down, and the King Magnus will use his lair action to fire another volley. Okay, let me ask you guys: should they fire a volley or move to brace or repair the gate? I should probably list his lair.
Question: is Legolas going to fight in front of the gate for a while or not?
Well, if you're referring to Galandan, I can't really be sure.
I mean, I'm sorry, I meant Aragorn. Is Aragorn going to stand in front of the gate and fight off orcs for like 3 minutes?
Perhaps not yet.
Then maybe we should repair the gate.
Yeah, I'd say either brace the gate or work on maintaining it as far as repair and
They
brace
can
the gate.
repair. Yeah, they can repair. It takes it's going to take a couple round. It depends. It would take a round or two to repair the gate. The volley is instantaneous.
Fuck him up.
You want to attack?
Dude, guys, I have this sweet cheat code that I learned from Baldur's Gate where I just spam Guardian Spirit on myself and take the dodge action and just run through the entire military.
Don't forget to take the mobile feat.
Oh yeah, so I don't get opportunity attack.
Yeah, so then you can just run around. You don't have to dodge.
I do love that spell.
Well, if you like clerics, just fucking wait. Okay, attack or brace the gate or repair.
I vote attack. What about you two?
Probably, I'd say either attack or brace. I feel like repairing it may not do much. It's only delay.
Yeah. With the amount of damage that he did in one turn with it, I feel like with those what is it, trebuchets?
Catapults.
Like oh sorry, catapults.
There's a difference, bro.
So yeah, there is a difference. The one I use is far more advanced.
Well, these are hobgoblins. Like, what do you? Come on, like.
But yeah, I feel like with the amount of damage that he did in AC only being 16, I feel like we're better off taking out as many of the bad guys as possible, because I don't think we're going to be able to repair 38 points of damage as quick as it's happening.
Yep, I agree.
Okay.
Yep, and I think I can take out their catapults.
I could sling this dick over there.
Oh my god. All right, so King Magnus calls for a volley, and a volley is launched from the side of the fortress, cutting holes in the ranks of the hobgoblins. So the Black Banner hobgoblins have like, as a whole, the army has like an HP pool that can be gauged with how many casualties they're taking. So that's where this comes in. With that, it would be your turn, Gradius. And also, where are you positioned on the battlements? I'll give you one opportunity to put yourself anywhere you want.
That's what she said.
How high up is like these battlements from the ramp?
From this ramp, or sorry? are you
Yeah,
doing
I'm
that?
pinging.
The walls themselves are 30 feet tall.
Okay, I was just wondering, because like the ramp up here, I didn't know if it was still 30 feet.
I don't
20
know
feet.
if you want to put yourself in front of the gate, but you certainly could do that if you wish.
Well, no, I meant what's the distance from this rampart to this gate, or like in front of the gate there? What's the distance from there?
The upper wall is about 10 feet taller than the lower wall. No, I'm sorry, 15 feet taller. So it's about 45 feet tall. To jump down there, that would probably be like a 25-foot drop.
Okay.
It's a significant enough drop that you.
I would like to station myself directly behind the gate.
Okay. It's your turn. And what will you do?
I'm gonna cast Guardian Spirits
Okay.
at max level, which
Do you-
what at 11 is 6.
I'd have to look at their cleric
Yep,
spell list.
It's 6.
Yeah,
It's
thanks,
6.
buddy. Thank you, buddy.
Uh-huh.
Yep, I'm gonna cast Guardian Spirits at level 6 while standing right beside the gate.
Yes.
Do you know how to turn on the aura feature? You just double click your character portrait and then go down, and it lets you set the radius for your.
Yeah, Gradius just needs to be on the map for me to set the radius.
He is on the map.
Where? Oh, okay.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Too busy posting Lord of the Rings gifs.
First of all, don't you ever use your whore mouth to talk negative about Lord of the Rings.
Listen, I think if anybody knows me, that I would never ever speak ill of Lord of the Rings. I like it so much, I'm shamelessly plagiarizing it.
You said right click it? It doesn't do anything normal than left clicking it.
No, I'm sorry. Double click it and scroll down to the very bottom, and there's a radius section. And then,
Aha.
yeah. You should be able to set that. And if it doesn't show up for some reason, click the 3 dots. They're perfect.
It's gonna really suck for those people that try to come through that gate.
I'm sure it is. Anything else for you?
That is it.
Rudo.
Okay. I am going to Misty Step over to Tirish and then run in the direction of Savik and then hold my action.
Okay, so Misty Step, and then you ran the rest of the way. Okay.
Yep.
All right, let me know.
Actually, I guess I didn't even have to cast a spell. I'm going to, yeah, I guess I gotta just disengage. Yeah, anyway, but yeah.
If you would rather disengage and keep the spell slot, that's fine.
No, that's okay. I get a free Misty Step thanks to a feat. So I'll just use that and hang out here and yeah, hold my action.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm gonna command one of the dwarves to follow me. The archer here. I'm just gonna have him like, yo, come with me.
Okay. And he turns and looks down the line at the onslaught of the hobgoblins and nods at you rather nervously and runs up the stairs next to you.
Okay, and then Torque's going to kind of run up here.
I'm going to give you control of this guy.
Oh, you guys should disregard.
Oh, you don't want him up there?
Nah, never mind. He can fuck
Wow.
off.
Wow, he'll probably die a horrible death now.
But I will empower him to like, hey, I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder, be like, yo, you got this. And your arrow straight true.
Gee, thanks.
I know you're only 8 years old, but you can do.
I pissed myself. All right, is that the end of your turn, sir?
Yes.
Savik.
Let's see here. Um, give me 1 second here.
Oh, and Torque is holding an action too.
Okay, just let me know when you want to resolve that.
Okay.
Savik, I am going to BRB bio while you are figuring out what you want to do.
All right.
So just give me a sec, boys. I drank 3 bottles of water.
All right. Yeah, I think what we'll end up doing is I think I'll yeah, that's the only problem is I'm gonna blow through another slot uh teleporting back.
Right.
So that
Oh,
would
then I could just go with my original game plan.
yeah, that might be
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, you might
Yeah.
unless
In that case, I will have Rudo come here, and then I guess I could. If I went back a little bit, I guess I could have him attack and then just come over. Yeah, I'll do that.
how far is the they're 205 feet.
I'm back.
All right, Klein. Wes and I were figuring out what we're gonna do, and we decided, can I switch up one small thing about my turn?
Sure. Yeah, what would you like to change?
Before moving, instead of holding, before moving, I'm just gonna attack the guy next to me, and then I'm gonna come over towards Torque with my hasted dash.
Okay, this was the guy that you had damaged on your last attack.
Yeah, sweet. All right. Well, 1 hit. I'm assuming. Well,
Yeah.
does an 18 hit?
Yeah,
Sweet.
18 hits.
Only 7, but that's okay. And then I will Misty Step, and then thanks to the horse and also haste and all that, I'm going to run over here and hang out with Torque and end my turn here.
Okay.
And that's my turn for now.
Okay, Savik.
All right. Let's see.
And BRB.
Okay.
Let's see. We have to
Yo, Darren.
Oh, he said
Or
BRB.
Wes.
yeah.
Yo, mama's so fat, Gimli counts her as 2.
Ooh.
That's pretty fat considering that an Oliphant only counts as one.
Let's see here. That's going to eat up 2 of those, so I don't know if I should do that. I'm going to try and hold on to that as well. Hobgoblin artillery needs to be stopped. Let's see. How far away is the artillery from here?
From there,
155 feet.
160. Yeah. 150, yeah.
All right. Okay. At least that might. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and have Nocturne fly over towards me or start making his way. I'm going to go ahead and take the dash action. Um, 30. Or, hold on. How far is it from this? 165, yeah. That's... And this is 180 and... Okay, 180. All right, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take the dash action.
Okay.
And I'm going to start making my way over towards Rudo and Torque. And that's going to go ahead and end my turn.
Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Let's see. It is the Hobgoblin's turn. All right, so they're going to spread out on the wall here. So they spread out there and, begin cutting down some of the dwarves. There's desperate fighting on the wall, the lefternmost wall. And the rest of these hobgoblins down here at the ramp are clearing this debris. And let's see. They work on clearing the battering ram off of the ramp and then form up. I wonder why. Okay, it doesn't matter. So they form up into a column and begin pushing their way upwards towards the gate. Behind them come another 20 warriors. And Savik, or not Savik, let's see, Rudo, you would have the best
Hello.
line. You'd have the best line of sight. Make a perception check as you see these hobgoblins. I was just about to say orcs. See these hobgoblins marching up the causeway.
All right. What is my perception? Sweet. Okay. $20.
Okay. With a 20, you can see this group of hobgoblins. They are carrying their shields above their heads, almost like a phalanx formation. But as a flash of lightning streaks across the battlefield, you can see the unmistakable sign that they're carrying something, another battering ram.
Is it a white hand on their helmets?
No. No, but their banner is a white skull with a red handprint on top of it. So take that. That's like when you read something and you paraphrase it into your own words. Thanks, Geraldine Baz. All right, so they start up the causeway. Like I said, they're in phalanx formation, but you can see they're carrying a battering ram.
Got it. I will tell my comrades.
All right, so with that, let's see. 2 of the catapults will attack. Oh no, they just attacked last round, didn't they?
Yep.
So they're reloading. They're reloading this round. Sorry, because it takes an action to load and an action to fire. All right, so at the start of next round, 2 of the catapults will be ready to fire. That's a round down. Layer action. Anybody?
Attack them.
Give them a volley. Wow. Ooh, not a great volley this time. The volley tears into 9 of the hobgoblins on the front line. Or, okay, would you rather them attack the courtyard or direct their fire onto the wall?
You
You got to keep in mind, most of the archery stuff is coming from like this side of the fortress right now, because everybody that's over here is pretty much engaged in melee combat.
Yeah. I'll let Wes decide because I'm currently figuring something out.
I hope you figure it out.
I know, it's almost my turn.
All right. Well, we can figure that out later. We're going to keep the thing going. So, Gradius, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna stand by the gate and have a good time taking the dodge action. Just wait for them dumb hobgoblins to walk into my trap.
Not going to do anything at all?
I am going to insult their mother.
Okay. Well, they speak goblinoid, so I don't know if they would understand you. Perhaps one of their officers would understand.
I'm going to say that their mother smelled of elderberry
Oh, how original. Okay. Well, you tell them that their mothers smell of elderberries. And if there's nothing else for you,
For
look at-
those of you not informed of ancient prostitution, elderberries was used to cover up the smell of semen and prostitutes at brothels.
but did it? Yeah, but did it work?
I mean, if you're filled with semen, you're filled with semen. There's no covering up that smell.
Oh, wow! Wow! This is gonna be on YouTube.
You asked the question, I gave you the answer.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, after that intriguing lesson, Rudo, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm almost done. Sorry, we're mapping out the next turn since my last turn. All right. So here's what's gonna happen. We. Okay. This one seems like the best. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. All right. So what you're going to see is going to be awesome. You're going to see Rido kind of jump down and mid jump, or maybe right before he lands. Torque's going to pull out the scroll that he's holding and cast Polymorph on Rudo. And Rido's going to turn into something, an Elder Mokele.
What is that? Holy fuck.
I don't know, but it's a big old beast that he can turn into, and he's going to run over here to this glyph that he planted earlier and activate it. And he's going to vortex warp right here and make 3. He's going to make some slam attacks against the catapults.
Holy shit. So you're a big beast right now.
Yes.
Big mad beast. Big mad beast.
You know what?
So
You
he gets-
sound like a gorilla.
3 attacks, D20 plus 12. Let's make some rolls.
You making those on the catapults?
Fuck yeah, I am.
Here you go, monkey man.
Thanks, Bubby. 18, 27, 24.
Those all hit.
All right. Damage is 5d8 plus 8, or 5d10 plus 8. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
40, 44, 45. Does that break at least one of them?
you're
What
attacking
happens?
both of them?
I'm gonna start with one, and then if I manage to destroy it with my first and second attack, I will redirect others to the second one.
That would break both of them.
Fuck yeah! All right. So I will do exactly that, and I'm gonna trigger one of my little pseudo legendary actions and attempt to do the same to these ones.
Okay, you are close enough in your beast form that you can catch sight of the Black Banner commanders, which are these guys with the pictures here.
That's what I figured, but I'll deal with them in a second.
They seem very surprised to see you.
I bet.
Extremely terrified.
27, 23, and 14.
2 hits.
I will use inspiration, the inspiration you just gave me, to turn that 14 to a 25.
3 hits. God damn.
Sweet.
My Shadowfell siege engines.
My
Yep.
Shadowfell gloves.
Much lower. 29, 32, and 29.
That's enough to destroy one of them.
Okay. I will destroy this one here.
The one that.
And I guess probably whichever one, if one looks more ready to fire than the other, I'll definitely attack that one.
Yeah, this guy right here was getting ready to fire. So, okay.
All right. Then that one's going down.
Fuck. Okay. Holy shit. I was not expecting fucking monkey man bullshit.
Yeah. Yep. And then I'm just going to kind of jump around right here, and
Oh,
that. Uh-huh.
oh, you're gonna go after one of the commanders?
Or at the very least, he's moving a little further away from the rest of the infantry.
Okay, well, can I recommend you watch Stardust Crusaders so you can understand the meaning of this image?
You got it, dude.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. All right, good luck, Joe Taro. With that in mind, if you are going to confront one of the commanders,
Oh, I'm not confronting. I was mostly that was more of a defensive, and also I guess it is sort of, he might see it as confronting, but I'm just moving a little further away from infantry.
okay, all right, I'm just checking.
Oh, maybe I'll have him jump onto this. Oh, instead of that, he's gonna jump and cling to the ledge like King Kong.
Oh my god. Okay, that is fantastic. I
All
will
right,
say,
and
when you're looking at this guy, he's carrying a giant hammer.
sweet. I hope it's a Klein hammer.
Well, I guess it could be. I was gonna say the head of the hammer head, Jesus, is in the shape of a dragon, but it can be a Klein hammer.
Sweet. And then since I use legendary action, I think I might give Torg another thing, but he's going to just kind of ready his action, but not do anything quite yet.
Okay.
And that is my turn. You weren't expecting that.
Yeah, that is the last thing I expected, to tell you the truth. Like, holy shit.
Yeah. Okay, cool. End turn.
Okay, Thavik, it's your turn. So you see Rudo turn into a giant beast and go rampaging through the hobgoblin ranks.
All
right. I'm so glad I put a glyph there earlier. That was pretty fun.
I thought you were going to use that to blow up like something that was going up the ramp. I was completely surprised in a very good
I had
way.
that thought.
That
yeah,
is,
but yeah, Glyph of Warding is a cool spell. I've never used it before.
wow. Well, damn, talk about taking out a major chunk of the offensive.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, Savik, it's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna have Nocturne fly over the wall here to get to the other side. He's gonna fly over there to where Galandan is. Let's see here. Okay. I am. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and move. Might have to take the dash action here. Nah.
Savik's like, I'd rather run than use Misty Step. Rito, here's a better version of that clip.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and move. All right. 135 feet away. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and move here, and I'm going to go ahead and this is another battering ram down here that's coming up the pathway.
Yes, right here.
Right here? Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. As I'm running towards the top part of the gate, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and cast Fireball on this front group here.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So as I'm running forward, I'm going to start verbally casting the verbal and somatic components, as well as pull out, I believe it's a ball of guano.
That shit.
I'm going to recite the words and launch the fireball on this group here. No, not on top of the battering ram, but more or less, yeah, right there to kind of, to go ahead and scatter them a little bit.
Okay.
So that group needs to make dexterity saving throws.
I really don't want to roll 18 times. What would be a better option?
You could do like
treat it like a swarm.
3. You could do
Yeah, you
break
do.
it down into 5s. Or
I'll
like
do
a
3.
whole...
3 groups of 6. Yeah.
Right.
There you go.
Okay.
9 and 13 both fail. 19 succeeds. 8d6 on that.
I gotta move this out of the way. Roll your damage, please, sir.
21.
21 to win. Okay, your fireball hits the group. I gotta move the ram here. Fireball hits the group of hobgoblins and sets them alight. So these two groups here, oh fucking hell. 12 of the 18 of the goblins peel off from the ramp and begin flailing on the ground. They jump off the ramp and begin flailing on the ground while they're burning. The others here in the back will move up and take their place, and they take half damage. They were technically supposed to be up here anyway.
All right.
All right, so your fireball hits the ramp and erupts in a low whoosh that becomes a deafening roar and sets fire to hobgoblins. Anything else, Savik?
No, that is going to end my turn for now.
Okay. It'll be the hobgoblin's turn. First thing they're going to do is reset this ladder against the wall and begin to climb up. Let's see. Is Webb still active?
Yes.
Or
Right.
hobgoblins go. Did we just decide where we were shooting the volley?
No, I'm glad you
That-
brought that up. Where did you want to put the volley damage from the last
Yeah,
round?
where were the options?
Either into the field in front of the fortress, or you could start cutting down on the guys on the wall here.
Oh yeah, if we could cut down the guys on the wall, that'd be awesome.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to take a couple of them off the wall. So during King Magnus's lair action, he ordered a volley to protect the wall, and some of these hobgoblins are dead. These 4 over here are also dead. Okay. So anyway, they set the ladder against the wall. They need to make a dex save, right, to break free of the web.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Here
And
goes.
they need to beat an 18 or better for their dex save.
Sorry. What was that? 18?
Yep, they need to beat 18.
Okay. As a group, they all fail, so they're still webbed.
Okay, so they're all restrained.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. So some things. Let me get rid of the fireball. These hobgoblins that are not immediately devastated by the burning are going to begin marching this battering ram.
Ooh,
Up the
can I
ramp?
resolve Torque's action?
Yes.
All right. He's gonna jump down and use his dragon's breath, of course, as fire. So they all need to make a dex save.
So
of
that is
18.
a 25-foot drop. So he's going to take some damage.
Worth it.
It's just 2d10. 11 fall damage.
Okay.
I never thought Aragorn would be a what is this? What do you call your?
Steel defender.
Yeah, I didn't think he'd be a steel defender, but here we are.
That just shows how unprepared you are.
You can prepare for D&D, but it's never enough. All right, go
You know,
ahead and
I'll just have you know, as we were sitting here playing D&D, Hannah looked at the map and now she's watching Return of the King on the TV.
that's a great choice, although she picked the wrong movie.
Well, yeah, it should be the Twin Towers, the map that we saw, but you know.
So just 5d6 fire.
Okay.
Send it. Focus on the people up front, not necessarily the battering ram, just the hobgoblins.
No, yeah. How deep does it how deep is the attack? Like how many creatures would be affected? All 6 or?
Yep, all 6.
Okay. Holy shit.
So where was Gundor in all of this?
Well, technically the steward of Gondor was being slowly but surely turned mad by looking into the Palantir.
I'm just saying, like, why aren't they here? And they want us to come rescue them after this?
You don't know what's gonna happen. Torque's gonna get attacked by the first 2 hobgoblins. 25.
One hit.
All right, man. I'm so glad that I finally got a hit on an attack. All right, so here's the glaive damage. Slashing, 5 slashing damage. And he also has the glaive master feat. So when he takes an attack action with his glaive, he can use his bonus action to make a melee attack with the opposite end of the weapon. 20.
Hit.
Yes. He gets hit for an additional 5 with the butt of the glaive. And he's going to impose martial advantage because Torque is not an ally.
What's martial advantage?
Once per turn, the hobgoblin can deal an extra 3d6 damage to a creature it hits with a weapon attack if that creature is within 5 feet of an ally of the hobgoblin that isn't incapacitated. 10. Hobgoblin, son. Yeah. Anyway, so they start pushing the ram up there, and Torque intercedes. There was something else. None of you guys are really close enough. Okay, that's fine. There's some movement near the Deeping Well. Oh, fuck. That's not what I meant to,
Oh, so is there an orc with a torch running towards the Deeping Well?
Not yet.
I feel like I've seen this movie before.
I
Or
feel like
maybe
I've
read it in a book.
I've seen this movie 100 times at least. Probably 1,000 at this point.
That's a lot. Are you gonna go to that Carlisle thing?
Dude, yeah, I think I am going to go up on Saturday.
No, well, aren't they doing it each day? Like Friday, Saturday, Sunday? They're doing.
Yeah, but they're
one.
only doing one movie each day.
Yeah.
So, well, I say I'm going to go up now. It's Tuesday. We'll see what happens on Saturday. Like,
But then I got high.
yeah, pretty much, considering I can watch it in my house with my dog. All right, so there's some movement at the Deeping Well. And let's see. It's going to be, there's only one piece of artillery. It's reloaded, so it's going to fire. Hobgoblins have people here. They got people here. Where would he fire this catapult? It's the whole way over here, so I kind of feel like it sort of has to attack over here. So it's going to attack the wall. .24 is a hit on the stone wall. And we're going to roll for damage, which is just 2d10. 12. Nice. 12 damage on this portion of the wall. So you see this boulder come flying in from across the battlefield, and it crashes into this section of wall, sending rock and defenders and attackers flying in different directions. Anyone that suffered a direct hit not only suffers the damage, but is knocked prone. So I'm going to start marking sections of the wall that are not stable. What in the fuck? Oh, I'm on the GM layer, no wonder. I'm not sure what is going on with this. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's the end of the Hobgoblin's turn. Rudolph, since you're so close to Gorvak, or no, this isn't Gorvak. This is Gromish Blackspear. He's got some men around him. I'm just going to grab a handful of them here. And he saw you come across here and totally wreak havoc on his siege equipment. So he's going to...
Wait, siege to you?
Yeah, he's going to use a legendary action to instruct his hobgoblins to fire a volley at you. Are you ready?
Yep.
I don't think you are.
So here's the thing.
Tell
As
me.
brilliant as my last thing was, my last move with Torp is stupid because he lost concentration. And I forgot because I never had Torp concentrate. So right now, instead of a giant ape thing, it's now just me. So they
Holy
might have
shit.
line of sight of me, or there might be some coverage, but right now it's actually just Rudo.
Sir, I feel the need to tell you that you are in some serious shit right now.
It's okay because they all have disadvantage against me. So go ahead, motherfuckers.
So here's what's going to happen. They're going to launch 4 longbow attacks at you, and there's 1 what is this called? There's one war mage in the group. We'll just mark him green here. So let's see. They're gonna launch 4 longbow
Don't worry,
attacks.
I have a plan. Uh-huh.
What is it, to run away?
Nope. That's even better.
Okay, so here we go. 4 longbow attacks with disadvantage.
Yep, nope. Those are all misses.
Okay, and then the war mage is going to raise a staff above its head. It looks like a severed spine that was pulled from a creature. And it's going to cast Rain Hellfire at 2nd level. So fire begins to fall from the sky at a point they can see within 60 feet. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered at that point has to make a DC 14 Dex saving throw or take 3d6 fire damage. So Dex saving throw, please.
Easy peasy. I have advantage from haste. 16.
Okay. You're going to take half of this. Oh my God. 2.
Ouch.
What one might say, great balls of fire.
Oh God. Get out of here, Jerry Lee Lewis. All right, that's a round down. Gradius. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's King's Lair action, which he will use, I presume, to continue to defend the keep.
Yeah.
My dad can beat up your dad.
No. I wonder how many dads have gotten into scraps because of their kids saying shit like that.
I hope none, because they're grown adults.
Well, you know, just because you can make a baby does not make you a smart person.
In fact, most of us that have babies are less intelligent than the people that don't.
I will give our speed up.
Grady, it's your turn. Are you doing anything?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Like, I was waiting because you're like King Layer action.
No, you're okay. I'm just asking.
I think I'm gonna hold fast right up against the door. I'm gonna keep holding that door shut. This looks like I'm about to get a couple friends.
Okay. Torque's gonna have a couple friends too.
Oh boy.
Rudy,
Yep.
what you doing? I'm gonna start calling you Castaway Man.
Oh wait, were you talking to me?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh. Sweet. My bad.
Wilson.
All right. I am going to cast Vortex Warp on this catapult and move it far away.
How far away?
Someplace out of reach is, I don't know. I have a range of 90 feet, so 90 feet from me.
Can you move like large objects or larger objects?
Let me reread the spell.
I'm just asking because I don't know.
It doesn't say. It does say the target gets to make a Constitution saving throw, but I don't know if objects can make con saves.
Yeah, I don't think it can. I think so.
Okay. So it's got a range of. So I'm just kind of hoping that in the heat of battle, they can be like, "What the fuck? Where did it go?" and not realize that it's over here around the corner.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, the catapult mysteriously disappears. Is it moved like you move it and it dropped from a height?
I feel like you could do that because it's like 90
Yeah, you're right.
feet,
I'm gonna
right?
teleport it. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna teleport it up here and let it drop
Tumble
down a whole
down.
bunch and hopefully not land right side up.
Okay, well, I don't actually know how tall this is. It's very, you know what? I'm just going to roll like 6d10.
Actually, you know what I should do? I'm gonna drop it from here and let it go tumbling this way,
Wow.
right back onto him.
Okay.
And then I'm assuming I don't know if it would land right side up. If it was, it'd probably be hopefully 2 damage to actually work. But hopefully I can crush dudes.
Didn't you hit for 29 damage on your one attack?
Yep.
Yeah, so the extra 6d10 is going to, as it tumbles down the mountain, its form starts to break apart. And as it rolls down here, it's in need of repair to be operational.
Does it hit these guys at least?
Yeah,
Does it-
I'm gonna let them make a dex save to dodge,
Hell yeah.
and we'll see. Let's see, there are 5 of them, and then I'll have to roll for the boss. Okay, so those are all fails. Oh wait, those are D10. Oh man. All right, so I would rule that as a DC 15 dex save. So that's 3 successes and 2
Sweet.
fails. So they are gonna probably. I'm just gonna apply that 29 damage. So that for sure is gonna kill the war mage, and this guy too. The others are gonna take half. And I'll roll for the boss too, because why not? Oh, 18. Okay, so he takes half. Half of 29 is 14. Anything,
Sweet.
Frito? Is Torque doing anything?
That's an excellent question. Torque is gonna think about what he's done and I think he's gonna dodge and just try to waste as many of their actions as possible.
You should see if you can rig him to like self-destruct himself.
I know I definitely plan to once this is over and I have time, because that would be amazing. But yep, that is my turn. Actually, no, he's gonna attack and use his runic sword to apply a web for someone else to have advantage. So he's going to attack the person in front of him. 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Sweet. So 13, and that'll use 2 of the runes and a sword. So he's going to cast the web spell and a block here just for the 6 guys out in front.
Yeah, do you mind drawing that on there?
Yep.
Cool.
I will draw that.
So the 13 will kill the guy right in front of him. He had 12 health.
Sweet.
Okay, so the way is obstructed by a web.
Yep.
Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
Savik.
Okay.
And that will
Here we go.
BRB.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. Is this group down here? Is this group down here in the front? Are they kind of? Are they almost dead? Like these guys? And,
They've taken some. Yeah, they've taken some damage.
okay.
Plus, they're all webbed up at the present.
All right. So they're all restrained and so forth.
Yes.
All right. Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and move. let's see. What do I want to do here? So are you saying that would I also be able to take a heroic action on my turn? Is that how those kind of work? Like basically like action
They're
surge?
kind of like legendary actions, so technically you would take it at the conclusion of your turn
Okay.
or directly after Rudo finishes his turn. But the short answer is yes.
Okay. Because I think I have a pretty good use for it. Let's see here. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and move. I am going to go ahead and move 30 feet. To about here. I am going to go ahead and cast another fireball to basically split the group up back here. And trying to avoid the battering ram.
Sorry, man. What spell did you say you were going to cast?
I'm going to go ahead and cast another fireball back here with the battering ram to further kind of fracture these hobgoblins around the battering ram.
In the back, you mean?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
To kind of scatter these other hobgoblins from, to create a little bit of space between the hobgoblins and the battering ram.
Okay. 6, 17, and 17.
17s are success. 6 fails. So
Okay.
8d6 here. For 30 on the failures, 15 on the successes.
Okay. The 30 damage on the failures will kill one of the groups outright.
Okay.
And I'm just going to draw an X over these guys. All right, the others take 15 damage. Okay, very nice. Anything else for you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use my heroic action.
Okay.
And what I am going to do here is in my heroic action, it's basically like having another turn, right?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and move 30 feet. And while that is happening, go ahead.
Yeah, so let me just double check.
All right. If
You
I
can do
can't,
4 things
if
with
I can't
your
move, that's fine. I can still do what I'm going to do.
okay, it says you can do 4 things with heroic actions: fight, move, cast, and other.
All right, fair enough. I'll just go ahead and cast. So for role-playing purposes, I'm going to go ahead and zip out my good old cantrip friend Mage Hand. And what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to start channeling large amounts of arcane energy into my little Mage Hand until it basically grows in enormous size. And I'm going to go ahead and cast Big B's Hand. And I am going to have Big B's Hand spawn basically right above the battering ram here. And at that point, what I'm going to have it do, because I think this, I'm not sure if it becomes, yes, a spell, and there's a bonus action on, you can move. Okay, yep, perfect. So it looks like I can use the hand here. And what I'm going to have the hand do is just basically it's going to grasp onto the battering ram, and it's going to rip it right up and scoop it up in its hand.
Wow.
And then I'm going to have it move, and I'm going to have it move here and move up towards the top of the tower here, and that's going to end its turn.
It's the battering ram?
Yeah, it's going to scoop up the battering ram and clench it in its fist, and then move up towards the top of the wall there.
Do I have it in the right place?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to give you control of Big B's golden hand. Anything else for you, Savik?
Yeah, I'm going to actually have it. I'm actually going to have, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and have it kind of, I'm going to have it kind of duck behind a little bit of cover here where the stairs go down. And I'm going to conclude my turn there.
Okay. Well, Big B's hand reaches down like the master hand in Super Smash Brothers and grabs a hold of the battering ram. And some of the hobgoblins are trying to hold on as it wrests the battering ram away. And all they can really do is look on helplessly as you grab it like it's a stick and just pull it away like it's nothing. If that's the end of your turn, I need to go let the dog out. So let's take 5 minutes.
All right. Sounds good.
Rudo. Let me see. I guess I got to move some more of these guys up here. All right. So since the ladders are at the walls still, I'm going to have 2 more hobgobbies go up on top of the wall. And they're just kind of swarming over the dwarves right now. Dwarves are hard pressed. Except for these guys, because they got to make fucking deck save. Oh, there's a 20.
20 succeeds.
All right,
13 does
so
not.
Roger that. These 2 guys get free and they're gonna. Oh, they can't climb, can they? They can move still. Yeah, they can.
If they is still in the web, they are restrained.
Even though they got free?
Well, no, the ones that got free can move.
Okay. Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I'm just
they're
gonna
good to
have. I'm gonna have 2 of them climb up on top of the wall here, and then 1 more ready and waiting. So this guy goes up the ladder, but he's not up there yet. Let's see, who's closest? Rudo, from your vantage point, you can see some kind of, these hobgoblins are kind of gathering around the Deeping Well.
Hmm.
Almost like they're in a big line waiting for something. So they gather around, and there's a couple torchbearers moving something towards the grate.
Oh boy, I wonder what's gonna happen next.
I wonder. I am forgetting something for the hobgoblins. Maybe not. No, the artillery's done, and the ram is a non sequitur, so I'll take those off the initiative order. All right, so the hobgoblins are swarming over the lower half of the fortress. This is Gorback Bloodthorn. He's going to use a legendary action at the end of his Legion's turn. And let's see, who's he got left? I think they're going to do the same thing there, Rudo, and attack you. Let's see, who else does he have here? So I tell you what, instead of a volley, this time he's going to command two of his war mages to cast Rain Hellfire down on this part of the mountain range, just in your general area. So can you make 2 dexterity saves?
You got it, dude.
Please and thank you, sir.
Uh, 21 for the first, and 16 for the second.
Okay, those both succeed. So let me just. You take 4 and 6, 10 fire damage. This hellfire seemingly falls from the sky and just kind of pelts the mountain range around you. Gorbak also rolls a 17 on his initiative count. That's a round down. Layer action. 15. All right, so some of these hobgoblins on their way up are peppered with arrows. Gradius, it's your turn.
Would I be able to like sneak out the front gate?
Do you know there is actually a postern door?
Mm.
Do I have somebody to toss me over the ledge?
It leads right here. But, you know, here's the thing. It looks like a long way.
It does, and I don't have anyone to toss me.
Ask your wife.
Did you just say Hannah needs to toss my salad? Is that really what you just said, Greg?
It's a... I mean, yes, that is what I said, but I said it in jest.
Yes, that is what I said, but I said it in jest.
Hey, you know, I I don't know. I don't know what to say.
All right. I'm just standing here with these ghosts flying around me, waiting for people to get to the door. Everybody keeps blocking people from getting to the door.
You can do other things.
What other things?
All kinds of other things. You could cast a spell.
Through a door.
You have
But I
other
can't
spells,
see
don't
what-
you?
Through a door that I can't see what's on the other side.
Hold on, let me look up your spell list. You know, you see these big ass stairs? You see these big ass stairs, bro?
I'm just telling you, man. I'm trying to RP here. My character wouldn't see what was going on the other side of the door.
Ask him to open the gate. I don't know.
That's what I said. Would I be able to see through the front gate?
Well, I would say if the battering ram had got up there, you'd be able to see how bad it was outside. But Big B's big fucking hand came up there and snapped that shit right out of the fucking hands of the hobgoblins. So
They kind of sound like bitches to me.
no, but all right, let me postulate something for you here. If you move right here out the postern door, your AoE is still gonna hit the enemy.
Nice. So what door am I walking out of?
So it's not on the map, but you know, in the movie, it's right here. So
yeah, I just stand over here and then they get hit by angry ghosts.
Yeah.
Okay.
is there any kind of like saving throw?
You call for spirits to protect you. They flint around you. Blah blah blah. An effective creature's speed is halved when the creature enters the area for the first time at the start of the turn. They must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes damage. On a successful save, they take half damage. So they must make a wisdom saving throw or take full damage.
Okay, only the not even the very wise can see all ends. $19 and $16.
The 19 succeeds. So whoever that is.
That'd be this guy
Takes
that's
half.
barely on the edge. Damn, 27?
Yeah.
Got it. All right. Well, other than your righteous fury, do you want to do anything else?
I want to tell them I hope they dress lovely so that way they can be buried dressed well.
Like that lady in the
You know,
Ukraine
like
said.
French.
That lady in the Ukraine said to those Russian guys, "Put sunflower seeds in your pocket." Like,
Yeah.
damn. Okay, well, if that's the end of your turn, sir, then I mean, you could still try and make the jump.
How far is it?
From where you are, it looks to be 10 feet.
I'm aware of my athletic ability.
You can still try. I mean, now if you fall, it's, then you're down here.
Hey, I know,
Down here.
I know I can try, but I'm also aware of my athletic ability.
You guys are fighting this battle like the Battle of Winterfell. Like, do you know the point of the castle is to stay safe inside the castle? Like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
just kidding, boys.
No, you're right
I'm not,
now.
I'm not saying that
Go
to
with the
anybody in
bastard.
specific. Like, how about we put all our forces in front of the fortress?
I want to
You did-
ask them how much time they need.
You deserve to be conquered if you do that shit. You deserve to be conquered.
I have
hope
this
that-
virtually impenetrable fortress.
one of the
Let's run it
strongest,
up to open field battle.
one of the strongest castles in all the 7 kingdoms. Let's fight in front of it, dude. I hope the North remembers how fucking dumb that episode was. Anyway, Rudo, sorry, Rudo, it's your turn.
The worst
All right.
part is Jon Snow still lost that fight, and if it wasn't for the Veil showing up to save his ass, he'd be dead. Again.
So I see a couple options here. Part of me wants this guy to see what happens.
Well, think of it this way. If you eat shit, you can always throw another artificer.
It's Rudo's
All right.
brother.
Rudo. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
All right. I kind of want to. Food.
You're gonna be real fucking with it and call him Tudo the second.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna climb up. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna climb up here, and
Okay.
I'm going to kind of make eye contact with him as though I was challenging him to a fight, and then cast Vortex Warp on him. So he can try to succeed, or he can accept my challenge and choose to fail, and 1v1 me, bro.
You want a 1v1 Gorback Bloodthorn?
Yeah.
Okay. Are, are
That
you
doesn't
sure?
sound like a terrible idea at all.
Are you
No,
sure?
I don't know.
When the DM asks if you're sure, the answer is always no.
I mean, look, ask and you will receive, but
I've got so much stuff up my sleeve that I feel like, I mean, it would take an eternity though, but I feel like I could outlast him.
this is gonna be like a
Do you remember that time Gallandan was talking a bunch of shit and you thought, you know what? I would put him in his place, and then Gallandan put you in his place or in your place? I feel like this is going to be the same thing.
well, this battle is gonna go on for a while, so if you want to have if you want to 1v1 a boss, by all means.
No, that would be really stupid. I shouldn't do that.
You don't want to issue the challenge?
You don't want to give him those dick bullets?
I have faith I wouldn't die, but I just feel like it'd be better utilized elsewhere. The question is what?
Are you
I
sure?
mean,
though?
if you do that, if you do 1v1 him, remember you have to walk around with a white robe now.
Yeah, because you're Gandalf the White.
Yeah, right.
You level
And
I just wish I knew what it
you
is.
hogged all the EXP.
I just wish I knew what his hit point pool looked like.
He's taken 15 points of damage.
Mm-hmm. So it looks
He's-
pretty fucking bloody, huh?
nope, he is still in the triple digits. And I will tell you, like I said, he's got a big fucking hammer.
That I feel like I could very easily dodge this hammer. That's the thing.
Made out of duct tape and newspaper roll.
Yes.
I can also break his hammer. That's the other thing.
Oh man, if you broke his hammer, that would fucking suck. That would suck so much. I have a feeling that if you challenge him, he will willingly accept your challenge. He's a
Weston-
hobgoblin, you know?
Yeah. Weston, what do you think? Is this probably the stupidest thing? Like, should I try to rejoin everybody?
It's either stupid or fucking great. Like, imagine if you win, you could tell this story forever. Like, I 1v1 this dude on the side of a mountain while there was a battle.
There is no if. There's no way I'm dying.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. Just send me a just if things get bad, just let me know. I can get you out of there.
All right, I'll send it. All right, I will issue this challenge.
What do you say?
I don't know. Can you speak the common tongue?
Yes.
Suck on these nuts, motherfucker.
What do I say? I got nothing though. I'll say Hobgoblin. I heard you're half a goblin. You fucking hobbit. 1v1 me, scrub.
Nutty.
You puny hammer. I've made I've made big machines out of smaller hammers.
Dude, look at his face. Does this look like a guy that gives a single shit? He turns and
Looks
looks
like a
at
guy
his-
who's about to get a shit beat.
Wow. He turns and looks at his legionaries and grins. He takes off his cloak and hands it to his subordinate and says, "Stay here. You lead my absence." And then he will willingly fail the saving throw so he can be teleported up here.
Fuck yeah.
And then he's not actually this large. He's this large.
And then I'm gonna greet him with a hug and be like, brother, I've missed you.
oh,
No, just kidding.
like I said,
All right.
he wears plate armor, dark plate, and he wields a dragonborn maul, like a not a dragonborn, like a the head of the maul is a dragon's head.
Nice.
And
All right. Well, I use.
I was gonna say he takes his weapon in two hands, and you can see he tightens his grip with his dominant hand, and he glowers at you. He's taller than you are, and well, wait, how tall are you?
I don't know. Probably like 5'8", 5'10",
Yeah,
6 foot.
Yeah, he's at least 6 foot. So I don't know. Maybe you guys are close to the same height, but he still gives you like this. Well, the look he gives you is exactly the look that's on his face.
Nice.
He's ready for blood. He says, "You'll rue the day you crossed me."
Cool. I still have my hasted action left, so I'm going to attempt to draw first blood and see what happens.
Good luck.
Ask
and
him if it makes him jump.
19?
19 will hit.
Ooh, good
Yes.
start. Okay. 12 damage.
Because if he does jump, it's because crisscross will make you jump.
Oh my.
Oh, jump. All right. That is my turn.
Fuck. I
Oh,
kind of.
Torque still has a turn. Go ahead.
Well, he doesn't. He goes on an initiative count of 17.
Uh-huh. Oh, so he's
Yeah.
perfect. She has to wait till a round down. That's great.
Fucking shit. Goddamn. Okay. Fuck. Okay. It's fine. It's not a problem. Yeah, go ahead.
What should Torque do? I mean, I guess he could just breathe more fire on the guys that are in the web. Or he could, yep, nope, well, he's out, so I guess he's out. So, yeah, he's going to,
He should catch Gradius like in Dirty Dancing.
oh. Gradius is over there. Okay. All right. He's going to dodge and attempt to pave the way for Gradius to come out. You know, he's going to tie a rope around himself and then throw one end of it to Gradius.
Are you
Okay.
saying I can't jump?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Because
It's 'cause you're-
that's an astute observation.
It's because you're white, not a dwarf.
Yeah. All right. So he's going to.
So
do
you're saying
that.
I'm not crisscross?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nope.
Because I heard crisscross will make you jump.
Yeah, bro, yeah, I heard that too 2 minutes ago when you said that.
Okay, so that's the end of my turn.
Okay, so Torque ties a rope around himself and throws you the rope, Gradius.
So that means I have advantage on my jump then?
Yeah, but you won't be able to do anything until the next round.
And he can just pull you in too. So, yep. All right.
He's gonna pull you into his steely embrace.
Damn. You're
You're
coming
gonna-
at me like that?
you're gonna
'Cause you don't
hear-
get one?
You're gonna hear 80s love ballads. Or, I don't know. Savik, it's your turn.
All right. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Nocturne fly over here. I'm gonna have Nocturne start making his way over towards this side. I'm gonna have him fly across the ravine here. And I'm gonna go ahead and move.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm gonna go ahead and move here, and then let me see something real fast. I should get up in the combat now. I'm gonna go ahead and move here. Let's get up into some combat too. All right. I'll go ahead and use phase step. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use phase step for being an Eldrin and use a free action of use a free cast of Misty Step, and I'll go ahead and teleport down to the
Okay.
steps here. And I'll use that as my bonus action. And I will go ahead and sling. I'll go ahead and sling a firebolt at this hobgoblin, and then follow that up with a. Wait, never mind. I'm gonna just so Scratch using Misty Step. I'm just gonna hang out here up at the top, and I will go ahead and sling a firebolt from there. I think I can still reach this hobgoblin down here. Yep, that's perfect. I'll go ahead and 26 versus armor class.
That is a hit.
All right, and he's gonna take. Uh, 13 fire damage. And I'm going to follow that up with a crossbow bolt attack for 21 versus AC.
Yeah, that's a hit as well.
All right. And that is going to be 5 damage. And then I'm going to go ahead for my bonus action and move Big B's hand 60 feet. He's going to go ahead and pick up the. He still has the battering ram in tow, and I'm going to have Big B's hand move down here.
I'll give you control of the ram too, so you can move it.
All right. And that's going to end my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it's the hobgoblin's turns. So I'm going to throw some more reinforcements on the walls. Let's see. Out of this group of hobgoblins, you spot, Savik, you can see a berserker. And he's cutting swaths through the dwarven defense. He's right here. And how far can he move? 30 feet. He's going to come up here and dash towards you. And he will take 1 opportunity attack for 9. So keep that in mind. Your firebolt drew his attention and he spotted you. So he's coming to get you.
All right.
Let's see, other hobgoblins. I'm gonna have. Let's see. Grady's, you can see another group of hobgoblins moving up the ramp. Their shields over their head in phalanx formation. They begin moving up.
Ooh, as those ones if they step into a web for
Yeah.
the first time, they get stuck.
Yeah, I know, but they're dumb. They're more filled with bloodlust, so they come up here and get stuck. Second group moves up behind. And at the deeping well, there's another stack of barrels. But you guys don't know that because you're not close enough. Okay, that'll be a round down. We're going to call it at the end of this round. So I'll roll lair action. Gradius, it's your turn.
All right. I guess I'm going to use the rope to attempt to jump across here.
Okay, make a athletics or acrobatics. It's your choice. You can roll with advantage because you have a rope attached to you. Oh,
11.
all right. With an 11, you swing across and just barely manage to gain your footing. Maybe you're short a little bit, but Torque pulls you up.
He grabs me by the beard.
Yeah.
Not the beard. All right, so you swing over there. What are you doing?
I'm just going to march over to them just on the edge of the web here.
Okay.
So they all need to make wisdom saving throws. And the ones that succeed take 14. The ones that do not take 28.
2 groups, 7 and 18.
The 18 succeeds. The 7s fail.
All right, well, you're going to start to lay waste to a couple of them, half of them.
And according to the critically acclaimed Baldur's Gate 3, jumping is a bonus action, so I can still use my action.
Yes, you are correct. It is a bonus action in the critically acclaimed RPG Baldur's Gate 3.
I'm going to use that to take the dodge action.
Oh, yeah, you didn't attack. You just have Spirit Guardian bullshit. Okay.
Yep.
Fucking bullshit. Clerics are banned. Fucking wizards are banned. No, I'm just kidding.
Wizards are banned. Clerics are banned.
Banned.
Whatever the fuck Gallon is banned.
Definitely banned. I said
Banned.
banned, and I just about typed banned next to your name. All right, Gradius. Well, that was a nice roll. Now we're going to have to go south of the battle here to the Battle of the Gods on the mountain.
Hello.
Rudo, Gorback Bloodthorn brandishes his hammer menacingly. He points it at you and he says, "This is your last chance. Surrender."
First of all,
make
we
a
all
face
know
at him.
hobgoblins don't take hostages.
Yeah, I didn't say they were going to take him as a hostage. They'd probably like eat him or kill him.
I ready my sword.
So why would you surrender?
Well, it's either that or you suffer a terrible death. All right, you ready your weapon? And he smirks and takes a stride towards you, and he raises his hammer, Rune Fang, and he's going to make 3 attacks.
Disadvantage.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Sorry, 14, 11, and 13.
Yeah, no, at this point I'm just kind of mocking him.
Okay,
Kind of like
well,
dancing out of the way of, it, of his
that's
hammer
good.
strikes.
Yeah, keep mocking him. He's going to use his reaction to use sudden feint. As a reaction, when he misses with a melee attack, he makes another melee attack at advantage.
Ooh, so that's
That-
your normal attack then.
Just a red normal attack.
Yep.
Fuck, I wish that would have been a crit. Holy fuck, that would have been sweet.
Would have been, but he misses thanks to haste.
Oh,
Man, that's just terrible.
I put everything into not dying.
I didn't.
First of all, none of your characters do that.
Oh, God. That's what my character would do. Die. Okay. Well, my disappointment is immeasurable, but he's going to end his turn now. And it's your turn.
I'm going to attack him. 20, 21, and a crit.
Son of a
So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna roll for damage first for the non-crit. So that is 24. And then for the crit, that's an 11, so that's 19. And I'm going to go ahead and pump an Arcane Jolt. So that is 2d6 plus all, additional 20.
So what is the damage total, please?
All right. So the total is 24 plus 19 is 30. No, 34. Oh, I can do this. Oh, yeah. So 24 plus 19 is 43 plus 20 is
63?
that one. Yep.
I'd like to reconsider my previous agreement to come up here. I'm just kidding. Okay, damn, that's yeah, nice.
See, the thing is, guys, is I gotta go home.
What were some of the
Alright.
things Jorgen would tell you, Kyle, when you guys would be playing basketball or soccer?
His mom said he needed to be home by a certain time, and we need to leave because the kids from Farmington might have guns.
Oh my god.
That's how the
Wow.
mythos
Alright.
of that's how the mythos of Josh Arvello started.
That's the lore, huh?
Yeah.
Sorry, Rudo, go ahead.
Very good. I just remembered Torque has this thing that he can use himself, but also other constructs, and he's going to repair the gate for 16.
Wow, okay. That's great.
Yep. And since I have a legendary action, should I just go ahead and attack him while I'm hot?
Yeah.
Maybe I should attack him while I'm hot. I'm going to
Yeah.
use my last legendary action thingy and attack him. Damn it. 2 hits, I take it. 19 and 27.
Yeah.
That is a 22. How's he looking?
He's taken some. He's lost about. He's lost a good amount of health.
Sweet.
He's not
Nice.
what I would consider bloodied by any means, but he's lost a
Right.
good amount of health. You can tell that
That's
he's
cool.
definitely not like shrugging off these blows. Like these blows are definitely having an effect.
I think I'll go ahead and pump another Arcane Jolt since I'm here. Might as well, of course, it's low. Another 3 damage.
Okay.
And that is another use of that. Cool. And then legendary action, Torque will repair the gate again for his other action, and that is my turn.
Okay.
Torque will do another 14 in restoration or whatever.
That's total for 30.
Fuck you.
Nice. Well, it's not like these bastards have any way of getting in anymore that you know of.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay.
I'm not getting railroaded.
Ha ha ha. Savik, it's your turn.
Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and have Bigby's hand take a more of a defensive position, and I'm going to go have Bigby's hand push this berserker off the over the wall. So I guess we'll have to engage in a strength athletics check.
Yes, give me 1 sec. I gotta pull up his stat block because I didn't think he was gonna get to you just yet.
He's not. He's going over the wall.
Can you also get down the white one in the back left?
There it is. Okay, he's gonna roll with strength and 16.
All right. Here's Bigby's hand strength check for the push. Let's see. All right, here we go.
Yeah,
9.
man, literally too angry
Oh,
to
man.
die.
Dang.
Man, too angry to die.
All right.
That makes the GIF I sent a lot less funny.
All right. Well, guess he's not going to be doing that.
You know what he's gonna be doing
That's
instead?
kind of a bummer. Hold on. Let's see here. This would be. Hold on. I'm sorry. The hand attempts to grapple a huge or smaller creature within 5 feet of it. You use the hand's strength score if the target is medium or smaller. Oh, is the target medium or smaller?
He is medium.
All right. Guess what? I have advantage on the roll. Okay. So here goes the advantage. All right.
Oh.
Do we roll again?
No. If it makes, it breaks.
Oh, that's right.
So, all right. So Bigby's hand. So this is pretty cool. So the hand is now grappling the target. And now as my bonus action, I'm gonna have the hand crush him.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Uh, 2d6 plus spellcasting ability modifier. That is, I believe, this. So he's going to get crushed for 7 damage.
Okay, well, I imagine that is very unpleasant for him.
All right, that's Bigby's turn. Now it's my turn. I guess let's see. I'll have Nocturne take the help action. I'll go ahead and find an opening as he's getting crushed. I'll aim for his head with Firebolt cantrip. Hold on. Yeah, that's right. It 20 versus AC.
20 is a hit.
All right, and then I'm also gonna follow that up with a ranged crossbow attack. For 18. And I guess if he's grappled,
Yeah, if he's grappled, yeah.
I have advantage on all of the. I have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'll go ahead and roll another crossbow attack, and then I already used Elven Accuracy because of Nocturne. So 19. So 20 and 19. Let's see here.
Yeah, both of those hit.
Let's see. Berserker. We need. Yeah. I gotta get this going. Uh, 12 damage from Firebolt. And we're gonna go with. Nine damage with crossbow bolt attack.
Okay. He is looking really, really bad.
And then I'm going to go ahead and move. And end my turn.
Okay. Well, shit. Thought that was a little win for the Berserker there, but I was wrong.
Yeah, I'm kind of a noob when it comes to Bigby's hand. There's so much that comes with it.
Bigby's big bullshit hand. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, I tell you what, why don't we call it here and then I'll open with the Hobgoblins in the when we pick it up next week, since it's pretty late.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Are you guys having a good time with this?
Yeah.
Dude, yeah,
I
my
am.
last several turns have been hilarious.
Darren, your rolls for like the last 2 sessions have been really insane, honestly.
Especially last session. That was a lot
Isn't
of
it when
fun.
anyone rolls above a 4, you feel like it's insane?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, 4th edition was not good to me.
Yeah, I'm just in the 4.
Well, yeah, well, we will. I mean, this is for sure going to take at least all of next session too. So, and if you have any like suggestions on how I can make it better, please let me know. So, but
Stop
I'm excited
referring
to
off,
get this
Georgia.
new hammer.
what'd you say, Darren?
I'm excited to get the sweet new hammer.
Well, I'm glad to know you're not going to destroy it. Wait until you see what it does.
Yeah, I couldn't bring myself to. It looked really neat.
I'll
Or
see
like
if I
sounded
can-
really neat.
I'm going to use the description it has here to try and generate an image, an AI image. I'll send to you tomorrow if I can get a good one.
Or if I win it in battle, can I auto attune to it?
Yeah, I would say if you take it lawfully in battle, then yes.
Yeah.
I've taken a bunch of weapons lawfully in battle. You make me still attuned to it.
Listen, you need to be thinking about
This
talking to
is
somebody.
bullshit.
Listen, you need to be thinking about talking to these dwarves if you guys survive about your armor. Remember, you got that armor?
Yeah, that armor isn't worth anything unless it's fitted for a dwarf.
It needs to be fitted, and you need to learn the command word to activate it.
The command word is DM's a bitch.
No, but you can keep guessing.
Your armor lights up with a great hump.
You know what? I
All
gotta.
right, I gotta call, guys.
Hey, see you, Darren. See you next week, buddy.
Thanks,
All right,
dudes.
man.
Yeah, thanks, man.
See you.
I'm gonna go too, boys. I hope it was
All right.
fun. Looking
All
forward
right,
to
man.
next week.
Klein, thanks for DMing tonight.
Yeah, bro. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool, brother. Well, I'll catch you on Friday.
All right, man.
Later, buddy.
See you, man.
Kyle, we'll catch you next week. I hope.
All right, dude.
See you,
All right,
Kyle.
Petey.
Catch you later.
Later, man.
All right, Wes.
See you.